Alright guys, well, as you can see, we have a little bit different of a setup than you remember, or last remember. I don't even know if I've shown you guys this radiator yet. Aluminum 3-row, dual fan with shroud. Picked it up for 100 bucks. And then switched intakes to Holly Street Dominator single plane. This is a whole different motor, actually. This is built bottom end, so it does have a stock crank, but it's 28 ounce balance with Eagle H-beam rods and Ross forged pistons, and they're dish pistons. So it's set up for boost. They had a supercharger on it before. The heads are Ford SVO X303 heads, aluminum. It's got Ford 1.6 rocker arms and stuff on it. Should be pretty healthy setup. I haven't really told anybody on YouTube yet, but the old motor blew up on the dyno. I got it all running and sent it up to the dyno, and she grenaded. Took out the part of this side of the block. There's no piston here or connecting rod, and it's missing half of the crankshaft here. Here's the other side. Made a nice hole in it. Here's my oil pan full of parts. Basically took this oil pump apart, and you can see there's a chunk of metal stuck in there. So we're guessing that the oil pump got jammed with something. It sucked up something, and then it proceeded to see if I can find it here. Twist the oil pump shaft until it broke off. Twisted it up like a pretzel, and then she lost oil pressure, and then this happened. So yeah, we got a new setup. Different intake, different heads, better bottom end. It is less compression, but should still be pretty healthy. And then hopefully we get this setup running good. I can put a turbo on it or something, get a little more power. We're still rocking the same transmission, Tremec TR3550. But yeah, this is the setup right now. Still running the same exhaust, true dual axle dump with the straight like bullet muffler. Keep it a little quieter for when I'm street driving it around. But, yeah, new motor. Trying to get ready for the season. We hopefully will send this one to the dyno next week. What I'm going to show you next is basically all the carnage and stuff from sending it to the dyno with the old motor, and all the pictures in order from sending it there, the pictures from the tuner, and so then this picture is pictures dropping of me the Mustang off at the dyno or tuner with the old engine. These next pictures are pictures the tuner sent me. He hit me up and said that it wasn't making very good power, and then it just lost all oil pressure and immediately exploded. So there's the carnage there. With the help of my dad, we were immediately, after seeing those pictures, able to get this new engine, and that's the one that's in the car now. Starting here is all the carnage pictures from the old engine. We started the tear down after getting it back from the tuner to try and figure out why it exploded, why it wasn't making power, and just all of the above. As I stated earlier in the video, pretty sure something got lodged in the oil pump, judging by the oil pump shaft, and everything else just went down south from there. And we think the lack of power was due to the cheap cylinder heads, and just the person I bought it from didn't put the engine together very well. Now I'm going to start showing the assembly process or installation process of the new engine into the Mustang and everything we had to do for that. It was pretty easy install. The only difference was we had to use a flywheel and balancer due to 28-ounce balance on the crank. As hell. And in the next video, I'll show you what we did after getting it back from the dyno.